Hello and welcome to the studio where we paint away the stress of everyday life here in Wales. Wow, I'm going on holiday on Monday. So when you're watching this on Monday the 3rd of June, I'll most probably be in Tenerife. But let's get on with this painting. Let's have a look at the palette.
Hey, welcome, thanks for stopping by. It's time to learn with our friend Clive. So grab your brush, have a great
Okay,
time.
today's palette, we've got a little bit of Naples yellow, some Prussian blue, some ultramarine blue, some burnt umber, some black and some white. That's it. I've got a long handled brush today as well. Because, as I said, hopefully, if everything goes well, I should be on my way, if not already in Tunisia. Just a little bit of information for you. But yeah, I haven't had a mid-year holiday since the pandemic, really. So I'm really looking forward to it. I have had holidays. We normally go to Tenerife, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to this mid-year, June. My birthday's coming up shortly, so yeah, it's quite nice. Anyway, I'm just going to put a light wash on the sky. Today I'm using a little bit of canvas, a little bit of cardboard, not canvas, because I like painting on cardboard. When I come into the studio like this, it's basically all about me just relaxing and having fun, and I'm not really worrying about what I'm going to be painting and if the dog is barking. So yeah, Molly's lying out on the sun lounger that we got in the garden there today, and there's people cutting grass and their lawns and things, so she likes all this noise and stuff. So I'm just going to I'm going to do a bit of a seascape, I think, today. Yeah, I think I've got the mind to do a bit of seascape now. So I just like to sit here sometimes and just select some colours and think, right, what am I going to do with these colours? This is going to be a nice, easy painting. Now, if you have a look at my brushes, they're quite old and raggedy like me, and I try not to pick any particular brush, and I try not to spend a lot of money on brushes and things like that, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are struggling with finances and things, and the way the world is today, understandable. So whatever you've got to hand is the good thing. So all you need is some short flats and maybe a couple of detail brushes, a long handled, short handled, just get a selection of brushes. Doesn't matter how much they are or how expensive they are, because it's not about the brush really, it's more about the skill that you can develop. Now I'm going to put a line here as straight as I possibly can, because this is going to be my horizon line. Now you should use a little bit of, painter's tape or something like that, just to mask that out, just to make life a little bit easier for yourself. But if you know me, many of you have been with me and watched me for many a year now, I just like to put paint on a canvas and just see what happens. And like I said, this is not about perfection. This is more about just relaxing and having fun. I'm wondering what colour that sea that I'm going to be seeing is going to be like. I wonder, is it going to be like a bluey turquoisey green, or is it going to be sort of like a sky blue type of colour? I don't know. Never been to Tunisia, sorry. I've never been to Tunisia, so I wouldn't know what the sea is like. I'm just getting a little bit of colour just in, and as I'm painting this, I'm thinking maybe we should put some rocks or something in there. I don't know. Let's just darken this. I want to get a bit of a shadow coming in there like that, just to balance and create a little bit of depth in that. Looking at that, it looks quite nice already. Maybe we could put some waves in there later on. So I'm going to wash that brush. I am going to put some rocks in, so I'm going to get some of this, what did I say it was? Get a bit of burnt umber with it anyway, but I'm thinking of what it is. It's the Naples yellow, that's right. Bit of burnt umber and Naples yellow. Look at that colour you got there. What a lovely colour. What a lovely colour that is. Maybe put a lump there like that. Maybe I'll come down. And there's a reason why I'm putting a light colour on first. I'll show you in a second. Getting that down there like that. Just check everything is recording. I think everything is. I think everything is recording. I hope it is anyway. The times I have sat here over the years and making videos and finding out that one of my video cameras have switched off on its own on that type of thing, and it's just annoying really. We want to get some darker colour there like that. There you go. Just giving ourselves an idea of maybe we got some stones and things, rocks and that in the water like that. And I'm just putting these in quickly just so I know roughly where I'm going to put them. There we are. And maybe just a few things like this. I think I'm going to do something. I've got to do another painting today because I'm going to be coming home. I'm going to be flying home on the Monday, so I'm not going to be able to put a video out on the Monday I fly back. So I'm going to have to make a video today for when I come back, which is going to be fun. So I'm already thinking as I'm painting this one or that one now. My mind never stops. Oh, we do have fun beside the seaside. Oh, we do have fun beside the sea. Right. Let's get some more blue coming down here like this. And I'm just painting loosely. I'm just having fun and just allowing the paint basically just to do what it wants. There we are. I'm not worried if I go over my rocks. You can get a little bit of tissue and just wipe that off if you want to anyway. Do you paint the sea first or the water first and then paint the rocks in, or do you paint the rocks? What comes first, the chicken or the egg? I don't know. Sometimes I do it this way. Sometimes I do it this way. And today I decided to do it this way. There we go. I can hear the washing machine going off in the kitchen. Jane's working hard to try and get all the jobs done before we go away. Jane's my wife, by the way. I got a little Molly in the garden, which is my dog, and she barks, and you might be hearing her today because I got the shed open because it's quite warm in the shed, or the studio, studio, whatever you want to call it. It's recently been called the shed now, or the summer house. Not so much the studio. Don't know. We do these things sometimes when we change. Right, let's get a little bit of a darker colour. I'm going to get some more Prussian blue. I want this dark down here. Just put in some dark in, like that. Trying not to go too mad. Bit of moisture. I noticed my paint is drying quite rapidly today. So there's not much moisture in the air. It's quite warm today. I'm certainly going to be warm in Tunisia, I think, because it's 30 odd degrees at the moment, so that's quite warm for us Brits. We don't do heat very well, especially in Wales. It mainly rains in Wales, so anything above 6 degrees is nice. We all go out in the sun and we sunbathe at 6 degrees. There we are. Let's just get a little bit of this light coming in there now. Do, 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 do. Bit of dark. Bum, 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 bum. As I'm getting older, I'm starting to boom, 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 hum, hum, hum. It must be an age thing, I think. But I really do enjoy coming into the studio when I get time and I'm painting like this. There we are. Okay, so now it's starting to come together a little bit. We got a nice little bit of colour. We got a lovely sky going in there. I don't know if I'm going to put any clouds in that today. I might. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing. Now I know I'm going to get some burnt umber, and I'm going to put some burnt umber just over these rocks like this. And this is a way of cheating to try and get some quick highlights in. This is what I like to do this, because it just makes for a fun type of painting then. I'll slap that on there like that. Just slap it on. Boom, 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 boom. Bring that down there. I've got to be quick because my paint is drying. I can feel it drying. I'm going to put a little bit of black into the paint just to get some shadows coming in there like that. And very, very quickly, I'm going to get myself a little credit card or a plastic card or a gift card or something like that. This just happens to be one of these little thin cards. And I'm just going to scrape in now. I'll scrape off some paint. As long as this paint doesn't dry too much. There we are. That's why I put the light colour on first, so I could scrape some paint off. It looks as if you work really hard then. It looks as if you've worked really hard. We can put a little bit more, we can play around with a little bit of highlights and stuff on the rocks in a second, but we'll do the same here as well. Actually, in fact, I think I'm just going to play around with the... I've changed my mind on this one. I want to paint the highlights on these rocks. There we are. And we're going to put a couple of rocks there, wasn't we? We were. There we go. Maybe you'll have a bit of an explosion of water or something there now. I'm just going to get a little bit of this Naples yellow and some burnt umber, and maybe we'll just highlight these rocks just a touch like that, just on the one side. There we go. And then we do the same there. Just a little bit of highlight here and there. There we are. Not too much. There we are. Just flick it in on like that. Maybe just a bit of a brighter on the rock there, a little bit like that. Get some kitchen rock. One of the other artists that inspired me for years, besides some dear old Bob Ross, was Jerry Yarnell. And I was quite upset the other day, because I've got all his books. I was quite upset the other day to find out that Mr. Yarnell had passed away, and I was quite upsetting actually, because I really did like painting and learning off his books and things. I haven't got one there. I have got one there, but it's behind my camera. I don't want to move my camera now, but yeah, quite shocked to hear about that. There we go, just put a few little lights like that. Using the same brush, just washing that out, getting some of this white and blue. Now I'm going to just put in a few, settling that down in the water like this. Again, just coming around, just putting a few little marks in. Maybe it's just like a little bit of foam, a little bit of movement of water coming in like that. A bit of a shadow in there in a second. That could be a bit of a overhang, really, couldn't it? So that looks as if it's jutting out now. So let's put some light underneath that, just to emphasize that that is actually there, like that. There you go. And we could get a. Let's get another. Where's my? I got one of these brushes that have gone a bit splayed with me, so let's just get some water and maybe some rocks and something that's just splashed up against there like that. Shh. Boosh. There we go. A little bit of shadow in there. There we are. Boosh. Maybe there's a few little doers by there like that. Maybe there's a little splash there as well. There we are. Not a lot. Just enough to show that maybe there's a little bit of water coming in, and there we go. Just for a few little, like maybe wavelets or something then like that. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You get some shadow. It's under this water. Let's get that. Let's make that a lot darker. Let's just make that a lot darker there. There we go. Just making that a bit darker, just to give it a bit of balance. Get some of these shadow marks in the water area. Just like that. And my paint is drying really rapidly. There we go. That was really good. I quite like that. I quite like that. Let's get this detail brush, and let's just put a line like that, and just some finer lines. In the water like that. You play fun, have fun. You just enjoy yourself. Just do what I'm doing. What I'm doing today is just sitting and I'm contemplating. I'm thinking about my holiday, and I'm not stressing about anything. And I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to do and just have fun. And you don't want to put our seagulls in. You don't want to spend too much time on something. You just want to relax, and this is the way to do it. And we could go in, we could put a little bit more, let's just get a little bit of white with this. We could put a little bit more highlights in if you wanted to, like that, just to lift it maybe a touch. You know, you can put as many hours or many minutes or as much effort into something as you want, or you can just paint something like that and think, I've really enjoyed painting that today. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'll see you next Monday now. Hopefully I'll be on my way back home, and there'll be another video waiting for you. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.
And don't forget to click subscribe.